question?
I just like to say I don't enjoy working for the white man. Okay,
But you do though. Why don't you go
I
to Africa?
do.
Yeah, but why don't you move to Africa?
No, I'm gonna establish myself here and work
But
for
there's a lot of
myself.
black. It's a lot of black companies in America. I can name like 100 of them right now if you want me to.
Nah, Tay, be
Okay.
grateful for that white man.
No,
No, I'm
but
good on that. I'm good on that.
my fraternity brother. This might be risky. You already know who I'm talking about.
Mhm.
Uh, Vista Equity Partners, Robert F. Smith. He manages $80 billion in assets. See, black people own stuff in America. Why don't you work for black people?
I don't want to work for anyone. Oh, that was. I don't want to work for anyone. I'm gonna work for myself. But
Okay, okay.
I appreciate the stats.
Do you work for your frat brother?
No, I work for myself. I don't like working for people. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Can I also ask which fraternity you're in? Is
Oh,
it black?
come on. Come on. I'm part of the greatest fraternity on the planet. I'm an alpha. Come on. We already know that. Stop.
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
Damn. I feel like I'm just. There's a lot of information. Some of it could be misinformation. Um, have you guys ever had those curiosities? Like, how did? Because it's said that 100 million may have died during the slave trade. That sounds like a lot of people. How did they get them over here? Where did they pitch that, right? And I guess boat, so I assume you can throw it off, right? But like, how did they feed them? How large were these ships? Where did these ships come from? Have you
This
guys
might be,
ever had that curiosity?
this might be risky.
Yes. So
I
So-
have, just like the Bible.
Yeah.
I question
Right.
all of that.
Yes.
Just like I question
yes,
Exactly
all those
that.
things are questioned. We're not. We
Exactly
are very analytical thinkers. It's just, again, I wouldn't sit there and say it wasn't as bad, because owning another human being is bad. Is You can't ever make that a light thing. Owning another human being. So that's where yes, I've thought about it. We've all sat there and said we thought about it on the panel. Like, well, how did that just happen? How did that happen? But the ultimate truth still lies in the fact that it was a horrible, disgusting way of living. And you can't, and well, you can do what you want to do. Obviously, you have been, but I'm not going to subscribe and sit there and say it wasn't as bad as it's been made out to believe, because it is a horrible thing to be owned by another human being, to have been sold off, to not have a right to go in and to have freedom to do whatever you wanted to do. So I'm done. Never mind. You must want to talk. I'm good. I'm done.
This might be risky.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid growing up, it was almost as if you would have thought that the white man was running around the interior of Africa with big ass nets taking black people. Like, literally, that's what we thought when we were kids. They're like, the white man was in there just running around with nets. When in fact, that slavery existed in Africa. The Dahomey tribe was major slavers.
We know that too.
Yeah. But like I said before, I just don't, in my opinion, I just don't believe that it was that bad. I just don't. Because if it was that bad, why would you want to live here if these people were that damn bad? Why not just move to one of the 60 African countries?
Yeah, but why do you sound like you're guessing and you have these opinions with no facts behind them? You studied history, no? I don't get where you're coming from. You went to school, you paid for your degree, you have African American studies background, right? You have that background, but you have
underwater basket weaving.
You're not are you an educator or no? I'm confused.
I believe it or not, I used to teach in the inner city public schools. It was an absolute nightmare. I would say that if any black man ever decides to teach, I would literally say that the black man should start off at $250,000. Teaching black children is like teaching monkeys, or herding cats, one of the two.
Them having to listen to somebody like you, I can see why.
Well, I mean, but say what you want to say, man. But say what you want to say. But you and I both know that you go to any.
I know a lot of black men teachers that
name me the school.
love the difference that they
name me the school right now.
No.
I don't want to name the schools they work
And
at.
I bet you it's at the
Okay.
bottom in terms of the state report card. Bet you.
I need you to answer why you have no answers and you're not educating anyone and you're just saying
Sis,
you're
listen.
guessing. I'm confused. What are you saying? You haven't said a word. That's what I'm trying to
Okay,
figure out.
I
I have
haven't said a
nothing to
word.
take home from the last hour of you talking. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something to hold on to because you're the educator. You got this degree. This is your background. You've said nothing. But instead, you flipped it and you put down the Black students you were teaching. That's a reflection on your teaching. That was a reflection on you. Just so you know.
Say what you want, but all you gotta do is go into any Black school and see how the kids are acting. They're acting like goddamn fools. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Come on, stop, man. Stop.
So let me read a couple super chats real quick. Mike Brown with a $5 super chat says white girl got him from the beginning. They still recovering. I think he talking about that initial topic kind of threw y'all off y'all square.
Do you see Mike Brown's picture? Mike Brown need to go somewhere. But we appreciate the super chats, Mike. But you shit.
Ask Abe with the $2 super chat. To whom have you entrusted your learning? I'm not sure who that question was posed.
That was to me.
Yeah. So sis, what topic are you looking for some gems to walk away with? Maybe you can get clarity on a specific point.
I mean,
because go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Well, I just want to say I had to be candid. I feel like we responded in large part emotionally tonight.
Well,
if we were, my bad, I did pause for a while. But if we are responding emotionally, how much are we consuming? And then what are rebuttals? What are they based on? Right? Because kind of the same question you asking, sis. Right? Our rebuttals, are they founded in truth, or are they just based on how we're feeling at the time, based on what we're hearing?
I think he opened up this dialogue by provoking and evoking certain things by saying the white woman is an angel to 6 Black women. So I don't think he wasn't looking for no type of emotional response. That would be stupid. That would be asinine. That doesn't make sense. He didn't share anything from his history. I don't know what school you went to, Chaotic, but you weren't able to give us anything. Instead you posed a bunch of questions. Do we think what were they drinking? Tell us what they were drinking. That's all I'm saying.
You're the ones who said that
They
existed.
didn't learn anything, them kids. If you don't know, what did you teach them?
Well, you can't teach animals who are just jumping on desks acting a fool all day. Coming to school.
Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and we out.